Jack Windsor, WMFD TV in Mansfield. My question is going to be lengthy, Governor. I appreciate your patience in advance. In the beginning, when we were testing the sickest and the infection rate was naturally higher. You said today percentage positive should be decreasing as testing increases. That would seem to be the case only if the virus were losing contagiousness. Is that what you're saying, Governor, that you expected the virus had dipped in contagiousness? And then secondly, we've also heard from hospitals like OSU Medical Center and a facility in Cleveland that hospitalizations are going up because of deferred care. People are there for reasons other than COVID and getting mandatory tests, and if they come back positive, even though they're not there for COVID, they're being counted as a COVID hospitalization. And then finally, so is that the case? And then finally, we've also heard that tests can be false up to 40% of the time and maybe detecting antibodies and returning a positive result. Governor, do you think increased testing might be picking up positives that aren't actually active virus cases as well? Thank you.
Take them in reverse order, Jack. We have no indication that 40% of these tests are wrong. I mean, all the medical experts that we're talking to, all the lab people we're talking to, it certainly gives us no indication that, that there's a huge false positive numbers coming up. Again, the medical experts would be the ones to ask that, and not me, but no one is telling me that. No one's giving me that indication. Number two, in regard to deferred care, I'm sure that you're right in the sense that there are people going into the hospitals for deferred care, and we want them, frankly, to do more of that and to catch up. But the numbers I cited, the numbers we reference, are COVID related. So those are separate from the numbers of the people who are in the hospital. So we look at how COVID is starting to increase. So that's how the numbers we look at. And I'll go back to the kind of the bigger question that you raised. And again, I don't pretend to be the medical expert, but every medical expert I've talked to said you look at the positivity rate because it's important, and everyone who I've talked to says that as you increase testing, you should have if everything being equal, you should have a decrease in positivity. So let me just kind of take everybody through that and maybe put it in words that I understand, and that is that when we started this, we were very restrictive in regard to who got tested. For many, many reasons, or the unavailability of the testing or the scarcity of the tests. And so the people who were tested were people who had symptoms. You had symptoms, you got tested. Today, as you know, we've thrown the doors open and we've said, please come. And you've seen numbers in Dayton, we've seen numbers in Hamilton County, pop-up testing, anybody can walk in. So when you go from a group of people who all have symptoms to a group of people who maybe some have symptoms, one would assume if everything is staying equal, as you expand your universe, the number is going to go down. That's what every expert says. Our number has not gone down. In fact, it's gone up a little bit. I think it was down a little bit today. But it's been fairly flat, maybe edging up a little bit. That is not what you would expect to see if things were staying flat. So that's the answer that they gave me. That's my understanding of what the facts are. Thank you.